Josh, come here. Come on up here and talk to Tam. Come talk to Tam. What's wrong? What's wrong? You got a lot of rage. You got a lot of something inside. Do you need some milk? Do you need a hug? No, baby. This is no, sir. No. What's up, everybody? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks. We are here to talk Love Island Game Season 2, Episode 2. This was a good episode, okay? I enjoyed it. It got me looking at some people sideways, and I got my eye on some other people a little closer, all right? Before we get started, please do me a favor. If this is your first time here, or if you are a returning viewer that is not yet subscribed, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 45,000 subs, and I know y'all here because I see the numbers, so let me tell you what I need. I need 200 of y'all to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. At least 200 of y'all to hit that subscribe button. Thumbs up the video, everybody. Okay, all of y'all, and then leave your comments down below. Let's jump right into it because I was entertained. All right, so it starts off with Charlie. Now y'all know last episode, Charlie and Celine came in and they took some people, okay? Celine stole Mert and Charlie stole who did Charlie steal? Andrea, okay? So Charlie right away pulls Andrea and they go to the side to talk. Let's have a chat. Let's find out about each other. So he lets her know, look, I'm still open. Okay, I'm still gonna do what I need to do. And I'm like, Charlie, I don't like your energy. And that's why you got humbled. You got humbled at the end of the episode because I feel like you were doing a lot of this. Okay. And I didn't like it because that's not how you were a couple weeks ago when you were on season 7. Don't come switch up the game. Okay. We liked you on season 7. You're unlikable right now, Charlie. So they bond over their families eating dinner on Sunday. I said, I'll be damned. So have y'all never seen Soul Food? We do it too. Like, I just the way they were like, and on Sundays with grandma. Yes, y'all. People eat dinner on Sundays as a family. Watch Soul Food. Watch Soul Food. Cause y'all ain't seen it yet. So Mert and Celine, they are over to the side talking. And Celine said, look, I chose Mert because he won't look me in the eye. And I want to solve the mystery. Okay. So Mert said in his confessional that he misses Lucinda a little bit. No, you don't. Mert. Now, Mert, don't make me mad. You don't miss her. Y'all ain't even been to sleep yet. You have known this heifer, and I don't mean to call her heifer, but you know what I mean. You have known her for a couple of hours. What do you miss about her exactly? Now, I like Lucinda. I'm gonna have to gather her a little bit later. But I like Lucinda, but you don't miss her. Not like that, okay? So we see Josh and Lucinda talking. Lucinda said that, can I call her Lucy? Do y'all mind? Y'all mind if I call her Lucy? Because Lucinda's a mouthful. So Josh and Lucy are over to the side talking because they got to wear these little cheap plastic necklaces, very much giving Flavor Flav, okay? But they got to wear these necklaces, and Lucy said that it's making her a little depressed. Josh said, look, it's only up from here. We can't get no lower. You actually can, because the lowest would be getting y'all asses up off this island. But I see what you're doing. Now, Josh was looking in the camera. Y'all know how I feel about those creepy blue eyes. Why y'all didn't tell me he was a White Walker? Why y'all didn't tell me? I wouldn't have said he was cute. I don't know what it is, but I cannot deal with people that have those like ice blue eyes like that. Creeps me the fuck out. I can't deal with it. Josh might have to go home. He just might have to for my sake. See how he got me choked? For my sake, Josh might have to go home. I'm just saying. So KK and Chris, they're up in Soul Ties because Soul Ties is crazy. Y'all know we love KK. We just wanted to shake her ass during her season. But she is, to me, she's iconic for the Soul Ties is crazy, all right? Chris wants to talk strategy, okay? Chris thinks that Celine and Mert are their biggest competition because they look good together. Both beautiful people. I mean, truth be told, all of y'all are good looking. Well, most of y'all are good looking there, okay? So KK's thirsty ass is like, yeah, you kissed somebody else today, and I kissed somebody else today. I said, KK, tuck your thirst in, baby. Oh my God. Like, I need the Islanders to remember it has been hours. Y'all have not been to sleep yet. KK, please don't piss me off. Please don't. I beg of you. So Chris slow ass was like, we kissed in the challenge. KK is like, no, no. I want us to do like a non-challenge kiss. Chris said, what's the difference? Chris, what was the difference between you having to fit that Huda would kiss you in a challenge, but wouldn't kiss you out in the wild?
Huda.
What's the difference?
Hater.
You understood a couple of weeks ago what the difference is. Don't do this shit. I promise y'all. Y'all know I don't even vote on these shows. Let there be a vote and Chris's ass is up for elimination or an option. He getting the fuck up off the island because I'm not going to deal with him. I feel like Chris came in, he feeling himself a little bit too much while still very much being dressed very 2002. Why are you still wearing a do-rag and a hat? Get it the fuck together. Oh my God. Then he be looking musty with them cutoff shirts. I'm not going to drag Chris every single day, but my God, today and tomorrow. Jesus wept. And so did I at how you choose to walk out on this villa. But you know what the difference is. So KK is very much giving bird, and she's all but begging Chris to kiss her. I want you to kiss me because you want to. Baby, he didn't lean in that moment. That's it. That's it. He doesn't want to. Tuck your thirst in, have a little bit of shame, and go back downstairs, KK. Jesus Christ. So Andriana, y'all know I call her homegirl Dre Dre. Homegirl Dre Dre and Tyreek are talking, and she's worried that he's gonna switch up on her for somebody that's better at the challenges. Yeah. They're in the speakeasy, they kiss. It did not look good to me. The kiss did not look good to me at all. And I felt like the problem with the kiss was Tyreek. Just because you used a lot of tongue, I didn't like it at all. So Chris and Nicola, they in the bathroom, and he's telling her she was his second choice. I said, the fuck is going on here, Chris? Let's just move on before I say something. The next morning, we get the parade of breakfast, okay? So everybody's coming in bringing coffee and avocado toast and scrambled eggs, you know, the typical breakfast foods that they live off of on Love Island. Merc comes in. This was crazy. Merc comes in with a bowl of oatmeal. First of all, don't make me no oatmeal in the summer on the beach. Don't make me no oatmeal porridge, if you will. Don't do that. Don't do that. It would be best if you just brought her toast and coffee. But he comes up there with a bowl of oatmeal, and I be like, offers. Lucinda takes a bite out of it, and then he offers it to Celine. If I was Celine, I would have been removed from the island because I probably would have swung on his ass. You're giving me food that this other bitch done ate out of? No, sir. No, sir. Celine said, no, that's food for a dog. I said, now don't. Now don't do that. Don't do that, Celine. But KK and them, they kind of pull Mert out and they like, Mert, no, you gave her food that somebody else, like, no. God bless Mert because he don't understand what just happened. He would say, I wanted her to eat. No, that's not how that goes. So Lucinda gets a text, and it's to remind her, Heifer, you're single and you're vulnerable. Love Island be rubbing it in them people's faces, but it's to remind her that she is single and vulnerable, and to let her know that tonight her and Josh are going to duel two islanders of their choice. If they win, they are going to give them their necklace, and they are going to be recoupled up with their partner. If you lose, you're going to keep that chain, remain vulnerable, and your ass is grass at the next chance they get, okay? So Nicola tells Lucinda, pick somebody smaller than you. Lucinda was like, I should pick homegirl Dre Dre, right? Cause she barely beat me. Lucinda was like, no, someone smaller. Excuse me, Nicola, I'm picking up what you're putting down, baby. You want her to pick KK to get KK out the way so you can get Chris. You don't even have to do that much work with that because Chris does not want KK. You don't have to do that. So Lucinda gets emotional and them eyes start leaking. Lucinda, you stop this shit now. Yesterday, I allowed you to have a bad day. What did we discuss? You were gonna go to sleep and then you were gonna wake up in the morning and start fresh. Get your head in the game, Lucy. Get it together. Sitting up there, what you crying for right now? Oh my, like that made me so mad at her. Lucinda, I like that. You got them White Walker eyes too, but I like you, Lucinda. Do not make me mad at you. You can be called to the front. Fix that attitude, sis. So Adriana and Tyreek. So she's talking to him and she's like, I'm not jealous. I know you're gonna talk to other girls. He was like, and will. And Will, he said in his confessional, he's like, because why would I sit here and like, be kind of locked in and linked up with somebody from the first day? Like, no, I'm gonna sit here and shebang around with a couple of ladies. Adriana said, I don't need to explore that much. When I know what I know what I want right off the bat. I said, okay, it's giving thirsty. It's giving thirst. Find you a buffer man so you can get to the bag. So then we see Celine and Mert. So he pulls her to talk. She was like, oh, you want to make me breakfast? I said, she said, oh, you want to talk? And my stomach is empty. I'm hungry. I said, Celine, please, please. He did. I feel like Mert's going to have a rough time. Where is Mert from? Was he the one from Malta? Mert needs to go back to wherever he was because I feel like Mert is going to have a rough go at it. Mert said, look, I forgot about you, okay? I was cooking breakfast. I was going to get a breakfast to Lucinda. And then when I saw you, I wanted you to have some food too. That's it. That's it. That's all. I ain't mean no harm. I said, child, he didn't mean it, Celine. Mert didn't mean it. He did not mean it. Like, y'all start fresh. Like, let's start fresh. Because Mert didn't mean to do that. He thought it was okay for y'all both to share the oatmeal. For whatever reason. So Tariq pulls KK for a chat and they go up to the sun deck. And KK said that she's kind of bored in her couple. No, you're thirsty. It's what you are. You're thirsty. He's not giving you action. He done embarrassed you on color television. That's what it is. Tyreek invites KK to share a bed with him while they sit up there and talk. Now, down below, Kendall, now one of y'all came in my comments and said that Kendall has synthetic canker-line hair in his hair to make them braids. Now, look. No. I just want him to bunch up the braids, braid them all together or something. But Kendall is telling Chris, and Chris does not care. Chris doesn't care. So Tyreek tells KK that he's just there to have a blast and have fun. KK said, yeah, you know what else is fun? Winning. Okay? KK said, I'm here for the shmoney. Okay? So Mert and Lucinda talk. I said, Mert. He is all but telling Lucinda that he wants her to duel Celine to get back with him. And he said that, his English is killing him. He said it, not me. And he was like, his words keep getting twisted up. He don't know what to say. But like, Lucinda is not like, I think Lucinda does like Mert. But I think that Lucinda does not believe that she can beat Celine. So because she doesn't believe that she can beat Celine, she wants to go after an easier target. And that makes sense. That makes sense. So, but he's letting her know, girl, it's me and you. Okay? He's letting her know. So there's no backyard boogie tonight because it's time to fight. Okay? So no boogie music tonight, y'all. Lucinda picks Andriane. I can't say this girl's name. Lucinda picks homegirl Dre Dre, okay? Said that she picked her because it's about strategy, and homegirl Dre Dre barely beat her earlier, and she thinks that she can get her and can, okay? Josh picks Charlie. Said that he picked him because the strength and endurance are on his side because Charlie is a toothpick. So then he was like, "You got a battle to take my girl." And Charlie was like, "Oh, your girl." And Charlie and Tariq, everybody's having a little kiki about it. And Josh is up there. "No, it is my girl. What's funny?" I said, "Whoa, look, Josh, calm the fuck down. Calm down. You doing too much. Getting all red in the face, and for what? What happened? Like, were you bullied as a child? There is something internal that's going on with Josh. Because the way that you came on Love Island games with this amount of aggression is not normal, my good sir. Get it the fuck together. Relax yourself. Somebody go get him some milk. My God. So, they're gonna duel. The goal is there's gonna be two different buckets on opposite ends of like this little boxing ring situation, different colors. Your goal is to go and grab your ball and then put it into one of your five buckets that are going to be on a so you can see perpendicular edge of the ring. The key is that you're going to be attached to each other with a bungee cord. Now, when Ariana announced this, Charlie immediately was like, "That's whack." No, nigga, it's a duel. It's not supposed to be easy, but the best of three win. So we start off with Lucinda and Andriana, okay? Lucinda cleared her the first round. Homegirl Dre Dre was laid out on that ring. I wanted to say, "Girl, stand up. Like, you're not even trying." She cleared her. So during, after that round, Ariana is like, "Do you have any words of encouragement, Tariq, for your girl?" Because typically you want to encourage that person. He was like, "Try not to fall. Like, you fell right away. Going 5-0 is crazy. Stay on your feet." I said, "Oh, girl, he about to break up with you. Even if you do win, homegirl Dre Dre, Tariq is done with you." Lucinda wins the second round. And Tariq is so disgusted with he is so disgusted with homegirl Dre Dre. He's rethinking his strategy right now because my God. So homegirl Dre Dre is now single and vulnerable, and Lucinda is now coupled up with Tariq. So we get to the main event, Charlie versus Josh. Little Ball of Anger wins the first round. He was playing so hard that when he reached and got his thing and then tried to put it in the bucket, he was like slamming them in. They was bouncing out. Calm down. Calm down. He act like we playing for the money right now. Like right now. So it was so funny because Charlie was losing, okay? Ariana broke character and kept screaming for Charlie, "Let's go." I said, "Oh, she clearly don't like Josh." But she'd already had told Josh a time or two. Poor sportsmanship. Josh, you're very unlikable. I thought you were cute, but I don't know now. You look like you punch walls. You just do. So Josh won round two, and now Charlie is now single and vulnerable. But then Josh was like, "It was a good fight." You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want to be your friend because you aggressive. You too aggressive for me. But that was it. And then we find out Johnny and Justine are coming tomorrow. Now, I didn't have a problem with Johnny. I'm gonna start with a clean slate with Justine. She said that she is coming to be a Love Island legend. So if now correct me if I'm wrong, because I did not watch Justine's season. I believe she won her season, and then her dude fucked her over, and she is the winner of Love Island Games season 1. So it does make sense that she's back. Um If Short said, that's who I call Ray. If Short said come back, I'm gonna scream. And God, if of all things, do not bring Sally's ass back. Please don't bring Sally back. Let me know what you guys thought about episode 2. How do you feel about the duel? What's wrong with Josh? Y'all fill me in. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.